to Mina's bookshelf. Today I would like to try something new. What I would like to do is a magical month ahead spread, just to check in on the energies that we can expect to be coping with um, in the month of February. And to do that, I'm going to use the Chakra Insights Oracle by Karen Sangster, the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards by Shannon Kaiser, one of my favorite, the Lioness Oracle Tarot by Alejandra Leon, and the Creativity Oracle deck by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. Except for the Lioness Oracle deck, all these decks have just recently entered my become part of my collection. So these are the decks we are going to use, and the spread we're going to use is the magical month ahead, inspired to the magical week ahead, a spread that I found online, I think on Instagram. We will be reading the extended meanings for the oracle cards from the guidebooks. They're beautiful, they're wonderfully written, so I think it would be a great idea to get an extended meaning from the guidebook itself. So for those of you who are not familiar with these oracle decks, for some of them I have walkthroughs and reviews available on my channel. So please go and check my playlist, released videos. So these are the backs of the Chakra Insights Oracle deck. These are the backs of the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck. And then we have the beautiful Lioness Oracle Tarot, an indie deck. It's been around for many years now, and it's one of my favorite. It's a collage art style deck, and I think it really marries really well stylistically, energetically, the other oracle decks that I'm going to use. And this is the Creativity Oracle. Wonderful. So we're going to focus mainly on energies related to your general situation, some specific details about work, creative projects, or maybe relationships might come up. So we will see. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a card from the Chakra Insight, just to see what's the general of actually the area of our life where we need to focus our attention. And two cards came out: the solar plexus chakra and the inner child. So we're going to set these aside for right now. We'll take a look at the book. Just let's take a look at the keywords on the inner child card: playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence and wonder. So we're gonna, it's the vital energy. It's all about our vital energy, who we really are, our dreams, the inner child within us. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the self-expression card, which is a card in the throat chakra area. It's about vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. So I do feel like right off the bat that what we need to focus on this month is give a voice to our inner child. Now, first card from the tarot. So what is the general energy of the month? So we're asking the spirit guides of the pure white light to give us a card representing the energy for the month. And we have the 10 of Wands. I see us being very busy, probably even burned out, like it's indicated by this card. But no fear, no worry. This is the end of a very hard cycle. January has probably been a very tough month. We've been very busy. Too many projects probably to work on, but the 10 is a card of completion, which means we are at the end of this cycle. So we'll position this card in the middle. The second card will be something to learn this month. Spirit guides from the pure white light. What are we going to learn this month? Queen of Swords. We're going to learn how to communicate, how to be clear within ourselves and with other people, and communicate what our needs, our desires, our plans are. We will probably be sending emails, writing letters, studying possibly, acquiring as much knowledge and wisdom as we can before we make some very tough decisions. And so I'm going to position this card over here. Removing these crystals. Card number 3 is something to create. What do we need to create this month? And we have the Queen of Wands. Well, that means that after all, after engaging our brain, our logical side, in devising, strategizing, thinking, learning, communicating, we also need to get into action. I associate the wands with the creative endeavors. So if you are, thinking of starting something like a business, a creative business, an online business, this could be the time. This card in particular gives us a lot of hints about creative endeavors, creative projects, because as you see, there's a painter's palette here in the corner. So I definitely see some of us getting busy with some the implementation of creative projects. Card number 4, something to let go. What do we need to let go of in the month of February? 2 cards came out. We have the 8 of Cups, which is the card of letting go and the world. Well, obviously, some things, as indicated by the 10 of Wands, have come to an end. And there's no point in lingering on things that are not giving us any gratification, are not fulfilling us anymore. So there are things that, they're done. They're in the past. We need to move on. We need to move on towards new things. So I'm going to put these 2 cards here. They're not in shot, but there we go. And now for card number 5. Best guidance. What is the best guidance that we can receive for the month of February? What's the best guidance we can receive for the month of February? Spirit guides from the pure white light. This one wants to come out. Oh, the Fool. And look at the synchronicity. It's the inner child. We need to liberate ourselves from the burdens of the past. As his 8 of Cups is screaming, move away, move on, start a new journey, start a new project, a new creative project. Be creative. Let the inner child take the reins. Be optimistic. Take the leap of faith. Don't be afraid of judgment and criticism. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just be creative. Do what you love. We're also going to get on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. And now we're going to get a guidance card also from the Unshakable Inner Peace. And we're going to read the meaning of that. What is the guidance we need to receive for the month of February? Everyone is on their own journey. And look how beautiful. We have dolphins. Dolphins are happy, go with the flow kind of animals. And these cards, I think, relates a lot to the idea of letting your inner child, the playful side of your personality, speak this month and guide you in your endeavors and in your projects. And one last card from the Creativity Oracle. Oops. Trust. Oh, beautiful. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. And look at this card. This card reminds me a lot of the Nine of Pentacles. So I do believe that whatever you put your effort in this month is really going to pan out. Rewards will come your way. Trust. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at what the Chakra Insights Oracle guidebook has to say about these two cards, the solar plexus chakra and the inner child, number 15 and number 18. I'm going to read just the main paragraph. So, solar plexus chakra. You can also take a screenshot of this video so you can read whenever at your earliest convenience, whenever you have time. So the solar plexus chakra is about intellect, ambition, strength of will, personal power, individuality, identity, self-worth, freedom of choice, inner child, the ego, and the personality. How fun that these two cards came out together, the solar plexus and the inner child. Let's see the card message. Located between our navel and sternum, our solar plexus is truly the sun center of our being. It is the energetic home base of our self-esteem, willpower, and individuality. When we speak about standing in our power, we speak of feeling centered, strong, and resilient within the core of our solar plexus. This card is a call to ignite your inner fire, to breathe into the depths of your belly, just like the Queen of Wands would do, and to move with more strength, courage, and confidence in the direction of your goals. Obviously, this is totally Queen of Wands energy. Then for the inner child, it's playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. So these are the pages from the book. Through the gift of play and rekindled innocence, you open yourself to the field of infinite possibilities. Wake up, it is time to be carefree, playful, and spontaneous. Childlike and trusting, bringing laughter and perhaps a bit of mischief to your world. As adults, we can forget the lightheartedness we once had as children. Life looks and feels so different now, but this card is a reminder to reclaim this part of yourself. Deep inside, you still carry the pure spark of life you came in with, and it's hiding in your grown-up body, waiting to come out. So, let's also read the general message that we got from the Creativity Oracle. Trust. Trust is card 14. This is the guidebook that accompanies that beautiful deck. Let's see what the message about creativity we got. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. The trust card is an indication that you need to get to know all aspects of your situation so you can trust yourself, another person, or the creative process itself. It can also indicate that someone involved in the situation in question might have an issue trusting others, or in rare instances, this other person might not be trustworthy. Relationships are built on trust. Since creativity most often involves doing things in a new and substantially different way, the lack of trust in any part of your plan practically guarantees that it will fail. Trust in one's ability is often an issue that when you are new to identifying yourself as a creative person. A record of accomplishments makes it easier to trust someone. In this case, I really think that this card is talking about the trust that we can have in ourselves. And the Fool takes that jump off that cliff because he really trusts itself. And what is animating his self-confidence or her self-confidence is trust in herself or in himself. It's the optimism. Okay, that's a beautiful message. I would like to also briefly, for those of you who are interested, I would like to read also the meanings from the Lioness Oracle Tarot for each of these cards. So, as you remember, the general energy of the month was the Ten of Wands. Hey, Ten of Swords, now Ten of Wands. Let's see. For the Ten of Wands, Saturn in Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands is an energetic forest fire. It has the potential to consume, but it's sometimes necessary for growth. It also symbolizes the role that stress plays in life. Learning techniques that lower stress are a tremendous achievement on the evolution path and can lead to enlightenment. Meanings: many responsibilities, feeling overwhelmed, possible burnout, learning to distress, keeping your center, stillness in chaos, maturity, transcendence of earthly worries and fears. So, whatever have you been through, and I bet a lot of us have, over the past months, this is finally coming to an end. We're close to the end of the tunnel, so to speak. There's relief coming. And then for number 2, it was the something to learn. We got the Queen of Swords. For the Queen of Swords, water of air. The Queen of Swords nurtures air. She has led battles in the past. She is aware that it is not wise to let just anyone or anything to her kingdom. Her thoughts, speech, and way of communicating have become assets. So it's really important for us to be able to communicate, like the card on the bottom of the Chakra Oracle tends to display. It's a matter of self-expression, the ability of being assertive and vocalizing your thoughts. Discerning, formidable, possesses strong boundaries, shielded, fierce, intelligent, sees through deception, independent, and rational. Now, for card number 3, something to create, we have the Queen of Wands. Let's see what the meaning, according to Alejandra Leon, is. For the Queen of Wands, she's the water of fire. The Queen of Wands nurtures fire. Her personal power radiates warmth. Her style is unique and original. She is passionate about her desires and ideas spark from her endlessly. She's strong-willed, bright, confident, charming, intense, creative, inspiring, shines, friendly, fiery, alluring, dramatic, funny, social, generous, and positive. And definitely, I do see like February is going to be a perfect month for those of you who are working in the creative field, or even just somebody who found a new interest for a hobby that involves artistical skills. This could be the time, this could be the month to start a new project. And then for number 4, we got 2 cards, what to let go of, the World and the 8 of Cups. For the 8 of Cups, we have, let's read the World first. The World is a completion card. It's ruled by the planet Saturn. The world completes the journey of the Fool. The cycle has come full circle. It's about ending, success, goal reached, manifestation, full potential, accomplishment, abundance, dances for joy, celebration, freedom of life. So you have completed something. You have come at the end of a cycle. This is a completion of a cycle, number 10. This is another completion of a cycle and a new beginning, number 21. So it's time to leave what you've done in the past. Stop thinking about it. We're moving forward with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces and represents a time of leaving behind an emotional situation that has been draining. And certainly we are drained with and burned out with that Ten of Wands. So it's about breakups, moving on, withdrawing to renew yourself, letting go, a soul-searching journey, cutting ties with those that suck your energy. And the best guidance was the Fool card, the Inner Child card, the New Beginnings. The Fool takes a leap of faith into the unknown with excitement and optimism. The future holds many adventures and learning lessons. The Alpha and the Omega, blank slate, a new chapter, infinite possibilities. Now, to complete this reading about the energies for the month of February, we're going to read from the Unshakable Inner Peace guidebook. The card that we got was the, where did it go? Where did the card go? Everybody's on a personal journey card that seems to have disappeared. Okay, we'll just find it on the booklet. Okay, the card decided to disappear. I misplaced it. Let's see, from the guidebook. Okay. Oh, here's a card. Sorry about that. So everyone is on their own journey. Very quickly. Number 31. When we dive deeper into a personal growth journey, we awaken to more of our natural essence. We start to see the path forward with more clarity, and this can invigorate us. You pull this card as a reminder that every person on the planet is on their own journey, and your path is for you. We all have the same destination, but the ways we reach this awareness differ. Know that you have different soul lessons from those around you. You can still honor your own growth while allowing others to be where they are. This calls for radical, compassionate acceptance. So often we want those around us to be where we are or do what we want, but this is not the law of life. Let people be in their own time and space and focus on your own journey, and you will empower others with your presence. Let's read the additional meaning. The dolphin spirit animal represents harmony and balance. Dolphins are intelligent and in tune with their natural instincts. You may call on dolphin energy to help you realign to your center and focus on your own path with more joy. The dolphin is playful and doesn't take life too seriously, just like the Fool and the Inner Child. A further reminder to approach your life with more humor and joy. Question you need to ask yourself: how can I focus more on my own path? And I'm leaving you with this question, thanking you for your time and your attention. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you feel inclined to do so. Maybe share what your plans and wishes and dreams for the month of February are. Thank you so much. Till next time, many blessings.